eliminated.
This is basically a concerted globalist agenda. We're losing our rights. And I ask people, if you don't have the wherewithal to research the science, the medicine, or even the law, just use your common sense and ask yourself, are the political and policy choices that the governments are making in Canada, do they make sense? For instance, does it make sense that a local hardware store, clothing store, shoe store had to close down, yet Walmart, Costco, the big corporations, they could sell everything under the sun because they had a corner of their store was selling food.
With the forced use of face masks.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. People must be free and responsible. And actually, there's a protest in Ottawa this Saturday the 29th of August, and I'll be there. I think I'll be the only politician there.
For us and for me, it was important to be here today because, our founding principles based on individual freedom, personal responsibility, respect, and fairness, we are fighting for that. That's our values, and here people are doing the same thing. They are fighting for less government and more freedom. And, I didn't have any choice, and I'm very pleased that I was there today.
So there were a lot of people from Quebec, a lot of people from Alberta, and they're saying it feels like a hatchet has been buried. That's how they've described it, that there's a unity that's being felt across the country, and it's because of people fighting for their freedom.
Yeah, absolutely. And, that's not only people from Quebec or from Alberta. I think people understand what's happening right now. We have the Trudeau government that is imposing new regulations, and also the provincial governments all across the country, and that's not funded. We need to fight for what we believe, and people are here together, and I'm very happy that we have people that know the future. If we want to have a very prosperous future and more free, being more free in this country, we need to fight right now for what we believe, and they're doing that together.
I just want to walk over here a ways with you, Max, because I want to show behind us the Supreme Court of Canada, which is a crucial building when it comes to ensuring democracy and our freedoms being protected. Let's talk about what's not happening in that building right now.
Yeah, what is not happening is, there's a case in front the court at the provincial level by Mr. Lawyer Rocco. Is doing a big fight for our freedom, and that's not happening here right now. I hope that case will be up here in the Supreme Court, and we must win that, because what our government, the federal government and provincial governments are doing right now, it's not in line with our Constitution and our Charter of Rights. So at the end, this debate will end here in Ottawa, in the Supreme Court, and I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to win that.
And it will also be encouraging to other provinces as well to see how far Rocco Galati is able to take this, because it impacts all of our freedoms in Canada.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's important what he's doing, and that's why I'm supporting his work on that, and he's speaking for us, for all Canadians. And that will be an important moment when he will be in the Supreme Court to fight for our freedom.
So Max has a show on YouTube, the Max Bernier Show, and you recently interviewed Mr. Galati, and he really breaks it down. And I was shocked. I was shocked to just learn how what this means for democracy moving forward if we really don't get a win in the Supreme Court of Canada. Yeah. Like, this changes everything.
But I'm pretty optimistic. I think the court at the end will have a decision in line with our freedom. I'm an optimistic guy, I believe in that. But we know it's important also to be here and doing that protest, because we want our politicians to understand that also. So the more will be, the better it will be, and That's why I will do a tour across the country to fight for freedom and less government and respect. And actually, people in Western Canada, it's important. I understand the Western alienation, and we have the best platform for you. We believe in a change in our equalization formula for being fair for every province, and we must be less generous. So that's not fair right now, and we are the only political party who's speaking about that. Same thing about ending the Paris Accord. So I know that a lot of people voted for Erin O'Toole, but like I said, that's the same old politics with the Conservatives and Erin O'Toole. He won't fight for a new equalization formula. He won't fight to end the Paris Accord. He won't fight for fewer immigrants. And we are doing that. We are fighting for our Canadian national sovereignty, and we are fighting for our country. So, and I think people out west understand that, and people in Quebec also. So that will be, I'm looking for the future, and for us, the future will be our future. And the more people understand what happened in this country, the better it would be for our movement, for our political party, but the most important, for our country.
So one thing that I've noticed amongst the conservative base is, in my history with conservative politics, we're really seeing the establishment put their hand into the pot and try and control outcomes, try and achieve what their goal is. And I just wondering if you would touch on that. We see so many that are, they spend all of their energy and all of their time cutting down Trudeau. Okay, I get it. However, we have to start looking at our conservative base, and we need to identify what are our values and recognize we've got a lot of fake conservatives flying the flag, and we will not get better government until that is addressed.
But, the Conservative Party of Canada is a liberal light political party right now with the new leader, Erin O'Toole. I'll give you an example. Just listen his speech that he delivered last Monday. His first speech, he didn't say anything about Alberta. He didn't say anything about Western alienation. That's very important in this country right now. He didn't have the courage to speak about it, and he doesn't have any solution for that. But what he said in that speech, he said his goal is to have more support from Liberals voters and NDP voters. So
that's insane.
Yeah, this party is a central-left political party, and if you're a real conservative and you believe in conservative values, just look at our platform. We are the only real conservative political party in Canada right now.
Right. So whether, for the people that are saying, oh, I can't vote PPC, they're too new, they haven't been around long enough.
They will split the vote.
Yeah, they'll split the vote, but you're going to get the same thing. You're going to get, an Justin Trudeau or Justin Trudeau 2.0.
Absolutely. And what I'm saying to people, for once, vote for your values, vote for what you believe in. Don't vote against something. And we just need to, I need to be back in Parliament as soon as possible, and I will do my best to be elected next time. But also with some of our candidates, we just need to be out there to have a voice and to speak for you, to speak for your values, our Western civilization values, and defending our country and our identity as Canadian. So that's why we just need to be out there, and we'll change the debate, and that will be important.
So Derek Sloan is a candidate that obviously does not fit in with the Conservative Party of Canada. He doesn't, because he stands for values and has clearly identified that.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of Derek Sloan's supporters are going to be watching this. So, what message do you want to send to Derek Sloan's supporters? Because potentially, if he crossed the floor, he could be the first elected People's Party of Canada representative if he was to cross the floor, if he had, say, pressure from his voting base.
Absolutely, and I'm telling him, if you're staying with the Conservative Party of Canada, Derek, you are losing your time. You're wasting your time over there. I was there, I did it, I tried to fight for real conservative values, and at the end the establishment said no. That's why, I left and I said this party is morally and intellectually corrupt, and we created the People's Party. So Derek, you're welcome. Come with us, and all together we'll fight for the real conservative values, and we'll do the bold reforms that we need to do in this party, in this country. Sorry. So I'm telling him you're welcome, and all his supporters are welcome also. So that's a great opportunity for us to grow our base and fight for more freedom and less government together.
Okay, this is my last question for you. I want to know why you do this. It's dangerous today. It is not just an easy, oh, I'm going to run, I'm going to get elected. Everything about you is up for grabs by the media, by the people, and it has to hurt a bit. Like, I mean, you've big shoulders, you're taking it, but come on, it is a vicious war. I was just listening to a mainstream media, B level, I would say, at best, come after you, trying to hold you responsible for the adult actions of others, like implying you have a racist party. How does that feel? Why do you keep going anyways?
Yeah, because I believe that we need to have more freedom and less government in this country to be more prosperous, because I think we have the best idea. I think we have the best solution for this country, based on people, based on freedom, based on less government. Yes, there's a risk, but I believe strongly that we have with us the silent majority. We just need to work together,
yes,
and our time will come. We have the best ideas. We just have to be out there and to speak about it. Yes, we have a big challenge right now because the mainstream media is not with us and it won't give us any opportunity to speak to Canadians. That's why I'm with you. That's why I'm on social media. That's why I will do a tour across the country to meet you, to meet our supporters, and selecting our candidates just to be ready for the next election. What I can tell you, all together we'll be successful. We just have to fight, and we are doing that right now.
That is what a leader looks like, okay? The only leader of a political party brave enough with a spine to come out and stand with the thousands of Canadians that are fighting for our freedom. So, Maxime Bernier, it was wonderful to see you again. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Find yourself some peace.